Tattoos have been an integral aspect of human existence since the earliest days of our history. People have always searched for ways to express their thoughts, emotions, and aspirations, utilizing various forms of what we refer to as art. Whether it's by painting a picture to display happiness or sadness, by creating music that reflects our mood, or by capturing a memorable moment in time, art has always been a means of inspiring those around us with its story. In this video, we will delve into the fascinating tales that tattoos have told us over the years. Today, tattoos serve as a way to express our emotions, commemorate special moments, or identify ourselves with a particular group. However, the original purpose of tattoos was vastly different. In some cultures, they were used as a form of punishment for minor crimes, while in others, such as ancient Greece, tattoos were used to indicate social class status. Despite the significant time difference between us and these ancient civilizations, the earliest evidence of tattoos dates back to the discovery of a mummified body in the Alps in 2015. The man, named Otzi, lived around 3370 to 31 OBC and had 63 tattoos on his body, providing valuable insight into the history and purpose of tattoos. The tattoos on Otzi's body were mostly lines, which scientists later determined served as a form of pain management. Additionally, the oldest tattoos with recognizable images are slightly more recent, such as those found on Egyptian mummies dating back to 3350 to 3017 BC, which depicted various horned animals. The samurai were another notable example of tattooing for cultural and group identification. These honorable warriors tattooed their bodies as a means of distinguishing themselves from other clans and groups. This practice has been kept alive by the Yakuza, who are the descendants of the samurai. Another interesting historical figure is the Siberian princess who lived 250 years ago and was also tattooed. Tattoos have been used for various purposes throughout history, including as a form of punishment. In ancient China, criminals were tattooed on the face with their crime as a permanent mark of shame and disgrace. The act of forcibly tattooing individuals as a means of identification was also used in various civilizations, such as the Persians, Greeks, Romans, and Chinese, as well as by the Nazis, to distinguish those who were considered to be the property of others, such as slaves. This inhumane practice only added to the already devastating effects of slavery and made it easier for slave owners to track and capture any individuals who attempted to escape. The intricate tattoos of the Siberian princess provide evidence that the art of ink on skin has been a part of human identity for centuries. Despite the use of tattoos as a means of punishment or oppression, it has also been a form of self-expression and personal storytelling. Unfortunately, tattoos were also used as a tool of oppression and dehumanization during the Holocaust. The Nazis tattooed numbers on the arms of Jewish prisoners as a means of identification and control, treating them like cattle as they were escorted to the gas chambers. This horrific act is a reminder of the depths of cruelty and evil that humans are capable of. The association of tattoos with gangs and delinquency can be traced back to the widespread use of tattoos in prisons around the world in the late 19th and early 20th centuries. As tattooing machines became more readily available, they became a popular form of self-expression among prisoners. The tattoos received in prison often served as a mark of identification and affiliation with a particular gang or group. This history has led to the continued association of tattoos with criminality in the minds of many people today. The history of tattoos inside prison has a significant impact on the way society views tattoos today. The association of tattoos with gang activity or criminality can be traced back to the 1890s, when tattooing machines became popular among prison inmates. In their efforts to replicate these machines, prisoners used sewing needles attached to various objects as a makeshift handle. The resulting tattoos were simple and rough in appearance. However, in the 1970s, the electric motor was added to the tattooing device, and the tattoos began to take on a more attractive appearance. This new style was adapted by tattoo salons and independent artists outside of prison, and helped to improve the quality of tattoo tools used by artists within the walls of prisons. Despite the advancements, clandestine tattooing still exists in prisons, and tattoo artists have learned new techniques and added new elements such as CD motors to their tools, allowing them to create a range of gray tones, creating hyper-real shadows that rival those made by professional tattoo artists. Is not just limited to prisons. Outside of prisons, tattoos can hold a variety of meanings and can be used to express personal beliefs, emotions, and experiences. But the important difference is that tattoos in prison can be associated with criminal activities, and choosing the wrong tattoo can lead to serious consequences. The collection of 2,000 plug tattoos by the Japanese doctor Pasai Machai showcases the subjective nature of art. People who have a deep appreciation for tattoos may possess precious collections to which they have dedicated a significant portion of their lives. There is no discrimination in the world of art, and people are free to express themselves through any form of art they choose. Aside from traditional forms of art such as painting, there are also other collections that are not for the faint of heart. Pasai Machai, a Japanese doctor who lived between 1878 and 1956, had an enormous fascination with tattoos and the popular technique called Izu. He possessed a collection of 2,000 plug tattoos, which may be too graphic for some viewers, which he gained when he discovered that injecting ink on skin was beneficial for treating injuries caused by syphilis. His admiration for tattoos grew so much that he started collecting these works of art from the bodies of the deceased. But it's important to note that he was not a person of low ethics or morale. These bodies were either donated by the owners before they passed away, or, in some cases, were given to the doctor thanks to his friendly relationship with his patients. Some agreed to have their tattoos preserved by Machai and even endured pain to complete a tattoo that would eventually be added to his collection. At the end, Machai was able to amass a collection of 2,000 tattoos, which he stored in a bunker in the 1940s to protect them from harm. However, during World War II, a truck carrying some of the samples was lost without a trace. The rest of the collection is kept in a safe at the University of Tokyo, accessible only to doctors by appointment as part of the alien transformations of today. In today's society, tattoos have become a common form of self-expression. People of all ages and backgrounds have chosen to adorn their bodies with tattoos, each with their own unique meaning and design. The stigma surrounding tattoos has greatly diminished over time as political and religious organizations have become more accepting of this form of body art. While some individuals opt for small, simple tattoos, others have taken body modification to new extremes. There are individuals who have had their bodies extensively tattooed and even undergone surgeries to alter their appearance. This is evident in the case of the Black Alien, a person who has undergone multiple surgeries to remove parts of their body and transform into a being from another planet. Anthony Lordo was a regular person until the age of 24 when he became fascinated with body modifications and aliens. He took his obsession to a new level by undergoing multiple surgeries and tattooing himself to resemble an extraterrestrial being. While some may find his appearance terrifying, it is important to remember that everyone has the right to do what they please with their own bodies and deserves to be treated with respect. It will be interesting to see how body art continues to evolve and what new forms of self-expression will emerge in the future. Are you fascinated by the dark and hidden tales of the past? Then you won't want to miss a single episode of our channel. Subscribe now to be the first to experience the thrilling stories that shape our world. Your passion for history will be satisfied with every new video, so don't hesitate and hit that subscribe button today.